To the Honourable Member for Macarthur.
Today to speak on this important motion by the member for Pearce about the need for further studies and the development of international best practice policies for wind turbine planning. Wind energy is a booming industry in rural and regional Australia, generating a substantial part of our nation's renewable energy needs. Australia, the United States, Canada and Europe have invested heavily in the wind industry, with billions of dollars worth of taxpayer grants and subsidies poured into wind energy every year across the globe. While it's important that we explore and pursue cleaner energy solutions, little research has been conducted into the detrimental health and social effects of wind turbines on nearby populations. People living near wind turbines report a range of symptoms ranging from chronic sleep deprivation, headaches, nausea, increased stress and what Dr Nina Pierpont, MD, has coined wind turbine syndrome. Mr Deputy Speaker, wind turbine syndrome is a recently diagnosed illness, mainly because wind turbines are a relatively new technology. This syndrome is believed to be caused by ultra-low frequency noises known as infrasound, generated by turbines moving through the air. Many within the wind industry construe wind turbine syndrome as a fabricated illness. However, people living near wind turbines from all over the world are reporting a uniform set of symptoms. As a body of evidence supporting the detrimental health effects of wind turbines is still largely anecdotal, the government must, as a matter of urgency, commence full in-depth studies into potential health effects of wind turbines, especially low-frequency infrasounds. Additionally, the government must fully investigate international best practice in planning policies regarding wind farms and publish comprehensive, updated guidelines. As a nation, we are investing billions of dollars in wind energy, which is expected to continue over the coming decades. It is incredibly important that our planning policies ensure that new developments do not adversely impact upon the health of our communities. Many of these health concerns have not been investigated, nor have there been any in-depth studies into the potential health effects of wind turbines, especially low-frequency infrasound, Mr Deputy Speaker. It is poor policy, then, Mr Speaker, to allow wind farms to be constructed without proper planning guidelines to protect our rural and regional populations. The Senate Community Affairs Reference Committee report titled "The Social and Economic Impact of Rural Wind Farms" has called for an adequately resourced studies into the possible impact wind farms have on health as a matter of priority. The government has failed to implement any of these recommendations. They have abandoned rural Australia once again. Instead, the National Health and Medical Research Council conducted a rapid review into wind turbines and health, which is only a cursory appraisal of the literature on the topic, instead of an in-depth study. No in-depth studies. Typical government. In fact, the head of this same research council, Professor Warwick Anderson, stated during a Senate hearing that there is simply not enough evidence about